So eventually she gives me the envelope. It was a struggle, but we did get the sex, and then she gave me the envelope and was like, here, and I was like, thank you. And so then I go and give it to my brother. Now it's the day of my gender reveal. I'm super nervous. Like I didn't really care what sex I was having. I just wanted a, healthy baby, and I was just very blessed to have a baby in general. And so come the day of my gender reveal, we're all chilling. My family's gathering up. We're all excited. Everybody was like team boy, team girl. Literally like it's funny. We were like literally split up. Like everybody, well, one side was like all blue and everybody else was pink. So we had everybody like basically come in theme. I was like in a white dress and everybody else was like either in a pink or a blue shirt, or whatever pink or blue that they wore, to be able to, say what team they were on and what they were like hoping for. And obviously my best friend, she's gonna watch this and laugh, but she literally wanted a boy so bad. So like literally in my gender reveal video, you hear her just screaming no. But like my family, we are primarily full of boys. Like we don't have a lot of girls. So literally like, so anyway, let me continue. Basically, then it becomes time for us to obviously reveal the gender. We're all the guys in my family, like I said, like the guys in my life. So it was my dad, my stepdad, and my 3 older brothers. They all line up with paintball guns, and my man's like at the center across from them, wearing a vest and a face guard because my brother got him that in case of anything. And it was time to start shooting. We all start counting down. Now the first couple balls that come out are yellow. I think it was, yeah, yellow. They were yellow because it was like, just to add some thrill to it. Like we're all just like waiting and anticipating. Now we did have, I think it was either pink or blue balls to obviously determine the sex of the baby. So then obviously the first like 2 balls that came out, they were yellow. We're all like, what the hell? Like, we're just waiting and waiting. And then my brother shoots out one that hits, and it hits like right on like my man's like hip, and it's pink. Literally, when I tell you guys, like everybody was jumping up, damn near everybody was jumping up and just literally screaming. My mom, like my mom is disabled, she got a fucked up back, but the excitement that lady had, like she was jumping. And my dad, and they were just like, I told y'all. They were just so happy, like super excited and happy. I was literally excited. My man started crying, and like I obviously started crying with him. Like we were literally like, we were just in shock. Like then obviously we're excited. It's a girl. Mind you, my gender reveal was in August. I was due in January, and then it was like September when I went to the stores with my friend and my brother. And my brother buys my baby a whole, because he was supposed to be the godfather, so he was just excited. He was like, it's his first time being an uncle too, so he was like super excited. He went, mind you, he made me an aunt like young, but he, I was the first one of his siblings to have a baby and make him an uncle. So like literally he went crazy in Babies R Us. Like I don't know if you guys remember Babies R Us. Again, Babies R Us closed, I think. I don't know if they're all closed. Yeah, pretty sure they all closed. But anyway, we went there. He bought a whole bunch of girl stuff, guys. Like, when I tell y'all, he even bought her baby Uggs. Like, the cutest baby fucking Uggs. Like, they were so fucking cute. I was obsessed. And then my girl, Brittany, if you've seen this, she bought she bought me my baby system. Like, I'll forever be grateful for that. She was the first one to buy me, like, that whole system for my baby. And me and her were looking, and we were like, we see this stroller. We're like, damn, it's so nice. And it's like a whole system. It comes with the car seat. And we're like, obviously, we picked the purple and black one because, like, duh, it's a baby girl. I'm not gonna do anything pink. And I'm excited, like, I'm going about my day. Now, my next ultrasound was in October, I think it was. Yeah, like, it's every, like, 2 months. My next ultrasound was in October. Then I was planning my baby shower. It was in November, like, mid-November, I think it was. Yeah, I had my baby shower, and it was Beauty and the Beast theme. Now, if you don't know, Beauty and the Beast is, like, literally my favorite fucking Disney princess. Like, I love that movie so much, and I love Princess Belle so much. So, obviously, like, I picked my baby shower to be Princess Belle, like Beauty and the Beast theme. Like, it was gonna have the Beast as well. Like, it just obviously primarily was gonna be the princess because it's a girl. Now, come my second ultrasound, right? No, this is my third. My third ultrasound. Come my third ultrasound in October. I'm in there, I'm like, walking, like I'm excited to see my baby. Like, of course, who wouldn't be? And I get there and I'm talking to the lady, like you always talk to your ultrasound people. I don't know if it's just me, but, I start talking to them and I'm telling her how, like, she's like, oh, like, how's it going? I'm like, good. And I was like, she's like, how was the gender reveal? I was like, it was good. I'm excited. Sitting there looking at my ultrasound, checking the baby again, doing the usual thing. And I think I was talking to like my mom and my best friend. No, my best friend wasn't there. I was talking to my mom. I forgot who else was there. Or is it just my mom? I think it was my man and my mom. One of the two. I know we're just talking. No, I don't remember if he was there. I don't know. I know for sure I was talking to somebody. I was talking about the baby shower, you know, and I'm saying she. And I see that the anatomer person, whatever the hell they're called, she's looking at me. And I'm just like, you know, whatever. And she's like, oh, so wait, so what did you say it was? She's like, what did they tell you last time? And I'm looking at her like, bitch, what did they? Like, you told me. You were the one who fucking I had. So she's looking at me, and I'm starting to get nervous because I'm thinking something's wrong with my baby. And then come to find out, she's like, oh, you know, I'm going to go and get the doctor to come and, like, just review everything. The doctor comes in. She's, you know, she starts checking the baby. Now, usually, like, they don't always check the baby, but that, like, kind of made me nervous. Again, I'm thinking something's wrong with my fucking baby. Like, I'm literally like, what's going on? And so I start getting a little nervous. My mom's like, relax. Like, it's okay. And I'm like, you know, is everything okay? She's like, yeah. She's like, you know, she just told me that you said it was a girl at your last ultrasound. I'm like, yeah, we had a whole gender reveal. It was a girl. You know, that's what was in the envelope. She's like, okay. She's like, and then she like literally looks at the screen and she goes, can you look here? And then she turns the screen to me. She's like, do you see this right here? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, 1, 2. And she's like, those are 2 testicles. And I was like, what the fuck you mean? I was like, my daughter grew balls? And she's like, no, your daughter's a boy. And I was like, what? Literally, like, when I tell y'all, like, me and my mom, like, we're just like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, she's like, I don't know what happened. I mean, she's like, it could be a mistake. Things like that happen. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean that things like that happen? How the fuck did you miss that my kid had 2 balls? Like, literally, and they were big. Like, I'm talking about they were on the screen like boom and boom. And they were right there. And literally, she was like, 1, 2. Those are 2 testicles. I was like, excuse me? Like, y'all, when I tell you, like, I was feeling so many emotions at that moment. Like, I called my best friend. I called both my kids' godmothers. Like, I literally was like, something's wrong. And they're like, what? And I kind of scared them because they were like, what? Like, they thought something was wrong with the baby. And I'm like, it's a boy. They messed up. And they were like, oh my God. Like, obviously, they were happy because they wanted boys. And then I was over here like, oh, like, not like crying. Like, I was still happy to be like, it was a boy. I didn't care. I wanted a boy first. Honestly, like, if I was really honest, like, if I did want to choose, it was to have a boy first. But, like, it was just the emotions of, like, I was already excited for a girl. Like, thank God that my gender reveal, I didn't change, my baby shower, I didn't change the theme because I was like, you know, but Beauty and the Beast, whatever, we'll just do a little bit more of Beast. It's fine. But, like, all the girl stuff that I had to return, like, y'all, when I tell you, that was probably the most heartbreaking part. The baby Uggs, those still get me. Like, they were so fucking cute, and it was so heartbreaking to let go of all that stuff. The carriage, guys, I had to return the carriage. I'm pretty sure I had the diaper bag too. Like, I had to return so much stuff. Like, thank God it was before my fucking baby shower, because can you imagine, like, all this shit I would have had to go and fucking exchange if everybody brought me girl stuff? Like, so much stuff. But you know what, I'm still blessed. My baby boy, I just feel bad because sometimes he has to look back at his gender reveal video and he's gonna see that everybody was so excited for a girl, but we're still so very happy and we love him so much and he's such a good boy. But literally, he's always like, what? He's like, mama, what happened? And I'm just like, baby, they messed up. It wasn't that. Like, we were excited for you anyway. Like, we were very blessed. We love you. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed that story of how my daughter grew balls. Well, really just my son from the start. And yeah, hit all my buttons, please. And again, let's keep manifesting, guys. I'm manifesting that I start getting TikTok pay soon and your girl will be hitting Disneyland next year with her kids. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and I'll see you guys in the next one.